So it's the warrior in you. You know what you want from any given situation. Then this helps you gain an understanding around what you truly desire. Your your warrior spirit illuminates your enemy's subconscious fears. It commands respect from them. So this thief can't take from you. Someone was trying to steal from you something of value. Pay attention to what may be taken. So I don't know if this already happened or if somebody was trying to take from you a warrior. Look at the difference. Did I show that long enough? This could be money, ideas, or a relationship. Oh, and the shaman? There's a thief trying to take from the shaman, Phoenix, the warrior, insightful spirit. In spirit, you have a close connection with them. This helps you open up to your wisdom. You may be undergoing a big transformation right now. This is helping you shape unhealthy habits, or this already happened. Unleash, unleashing and ascending to your highest self. So, what's under the phoenix, the root worker? Oh, that's why, because you don't implement superficial solutions. You, if you can't eliminate it at the root cause, the problem is going to keep going. And so you're the root worker also. All aces. No, yes. Winning, having the advantage, infinite power, skills, leverage, success is ensured, getting your way, information and resources needed to get ahead. That's why there's a thief around. Intentions of betrayal. Somebody trying to cause you trauma and distress. Harm do harm done to cause pain and suffering. That's real nice. That's what these energies do. Oh, you achieved an award also. So you work for your stuff. You put in hard effort and labor, getting to the root of the problem, connecting with your warrior spirit and Phoenix energy and shaman-like qualities. Oh no, not the mistaken evaluation. Incorrectly judged. The inaccurate judgment, right? I can't stand people that judge others. Period. Like, why are you even doing that to begin with? So this is somebody that is very surface level, has no depth, and it's all about what somebody can give them or gain them. But it's lights out. Point of no return, endings, finality. I need to fix how my desk is because it's weird doing it sideways. Hidden evidence, secrets buried. But again, what is this? Rewards, good fortune, reaching goals, good luck. End of the rainbow. I love when the rainbow comes out. There's a storm brewing, and there's also a hidden vortex. So you can deal with intense energy, and that's the thing. If you're a conduit, or you just have powerful healing energies, but thieves and people with hidden evidence trying to bury secrets, this is going to be amplified for them. They can't stand that vortex because they're stealing. It's not their own energy that they're even in. And you're in this, oh, okay, quiet, rest, calm, inner peace, a temporary what? Pause is needed. You can reemerge when ready. Revitalize another rainbow. Your mind, body, and spirit. You're going to be having cash flow coming in. And that's what they also may want to be doing, adversaries and ops trying to cause conflict disputes. competition, rivalry, fighting, self-defense with the warrior, mind you, and the root worker, mind you, trying to get to your root chakra. But when you rip the problem out from the root, they can't trigger your survival, your stability, and your tactics. So yeah, that's why you're gonna have the last laugh here. And that's why they're watching you win. And that's how the tables are turned. So they're projecting their fears in mockery, turning into submission and obsession. That's what happens. Exit. You have an exit strategy, but they don't. You have an escape plan. They're being influenced. The strings are being pulled by the devil. And the storm is here. There's a storm brewing. So let me get some other. You're tapped into the infinite universe, infinite flow of the universe as fuck. 33 zone here. Death in coffin, an ocean of suffering. See that vortex? Emotions, overwhelmed, hopeless, negative, powerless, mental illness. Oh, it's a narcissist. Grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, spiritual death. That's what happens when you're afflicted and in delusion and suffering. But this is what they wanted for you, an ocean of suffering, and while also trying to take from you ideas, money, or whatever the other thing was, relationship, confirmation. I have protection right here. I want to see the energy. Yeah, someone may need to rest, or you're just in flow state. I don't know what you got going on, but rest came out a few times. Comfort and the anxiety again. Somebody's in anxiety. I don't know if it's you. It's probably an adversary in pain. I don't know. Did you ghost this person? Or there's ghosts haunting them? Yeah, the ghost of Christmas past. Pain is disruption for love. That's what they're probably trying to cause you. While you're resting in comfort, they want to come and disrupt love. If you're in a loving energy, in loving state, they want to come and disrupt that. They're determined to. So I'd be cautious of who this is. Let's find out. Do I want to use these 5 of Cups? This is somebody who's in sadness around you. I want to use these two. They're broken. So they're feeling broken, so they want to. It's somebody that's drowning in their own energy. Uh, this is something that somebody missed out on, or you rejected. They can't keep their head above water, or you just didn't want that cup. High Priestess. And this is you trusting and following your intuition or your guidance in knowing what's going on. You could be staying quiet, but not the last laugh. I wish I could just I wish I could just keep this card right here. The sun, see the happiest card in the deck? Yeah, it's a roller coaster, all right. So 4 cups in the sun, your happiness is causing somebody to miss out on their own happiness in his celebration. This is somebody that, oh, 10 of Swords is under this. You could be celebrating you're in some type of happiness here, and then what? So you got to clean up for the whole party, the rest of the party, or they want to come and destroy your celebration. Yeah, 7 of Swords. See how the little kid's fingers are crossed in that his hand is on the book under it, taking an oath, under an oath, yet still lying on the stand. Lying about the chariot. Okay, maybe you are coming up with some type of strategy just to keep, and no, don't do that. Because I was gonna say to keep your happiness. You don't need to be strategic around you being happy, you shining, you in childlike energy. You can display that. Don't keep that hidden. That's exactly what they want. They want you to not, they want you to not celebrate yourself, but they can be out here celebrating themselves. What kind of sense does that make? Try again, Satan. The Wheel of Fortune. See, somebody took a gamble. Russian roulette here in the chariot again. So is somebody, yeah, somebody mistaken also evaluation, right? I want to know what this Wheel of Fortune is. They think by tricking you, they're going to trick you out of, that's what this is, your your fate, your fortune turning up. Pretty penny though. And it's because you know what? You're a mirror they're not ready to face, a reflection of what they'll never become. So they need to accept the truth here. They want your hands tied, limits, restrictions, control, helpless, inaction, held back suppression. You pop their dream bubble. And you do have if you do have money coming because they're watching. So they're gonna try to trick you out of this, whatever this is. I don't know how they're gonna come in here, but somebody's determined. Seven of Pentacles in strength. To, mm, to me, this is no, you've been waiting a long time for something to turn in your favor, maybe also. It's because somebody doesn't want you to, I don't know. Wait till I clarify these, but the gears are turning in her head and she's like, why is this not growing? Where, when can I pick the fruits of my labor? Especially with strength here. It's look at the chaos in the hospital bed while your inner beast is coming out. This looks like, okay, now I'm getting like mental attacks and it's triggering your inner beast. And I don't think that's a side that somebody wants to see, your warrior spirit, because somebody else will end up, hypothetically speaking, of course, in the hospital. Eight of Pentacles came out in the star. So this took a lot of effort, a lot of work. And this could be, let me get one more with this. Because again, this is more waiting. Seven of Pentacles, strength, Eight of Pentacles. It's time and effort put in, a lot of labor. So somebody wants to take everything that's yours. They've got to be out of their minds. They've got to be. There gotta be. But it doesn't matter. Somebody's moving forward here anyways with their happiness, even if they're trying to cut. Like I always see this card as somebody cutting off your communication or trying to stop your forward progress or movement. But see how that stick is still going? And I've never noticed the two people down here hiding in the background. Somebody's been watching this or communicating something to you. This could be around work with Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Something around your happiness for a long time. Yeah, remember the mistaken evaluation, incorrect, inaccurate judgment, but cash flow, all aces, pretty penny is here. A way out exit strategy. So you have an escape plan. Maybe that's what the Seven of Swords is, clarified by the King of Swords. Very strategic. Somebody here is very smart, but I don't like the Seven of Swords like somebody lying under oath. I don't like that. I don't think that's what you would do. You're not the type of person that would do that. This is somebody that is narcissistic energy know-it-all that's doing that. Because here's the star. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I mean, the wheel's turning and it's going to where you want it to go. And you're using head over heart right now because you know somebody's lying, actually, or you know they're deceitful. This is a deceitful person. They lie to everybody. You're not, don't worry, you're not special. You are, just not in this person's life because nobody is. That's what I meant by that. Page of Pentacles, clarifying Seven of Pentacles. Because you see exactly what you're going to make out of that. And that's exactly what you're making. And that's exactly what you're making. Queen of Pentacles. Very affluent, secure, and you're good. It's what flew out in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse is clarifying strength. Nice. You passed the test. This is you passing a test, actually. And Nine of Pentacles. You just dropping a burden and not because it's maybe you're just not fighting. You don't need to. You're protected, very. And somebody doesn't want to face the mirror, they should just stop literally watching because they just should. The Star, Page of Cups. And maybe how you speak, the words that you speak are, you're nice. You're a nice person. And you come off very, the Tower, maybe very, you're very appealing to people. However you communicate, people love it. I need my gum. I want to know what is, I need some more energy around this. Provide. So you're a provider? Does somebody want you to provide for them? I don't know, and I don't care, but I'll figure it out. Believe. So you believe in miracles? Fairy tales? Protective. Are you providing for somebody? You're a protective person. Mama bear, that's what that's giving. You have great intentions. You believe in him making your dreams come true. Making and anything's possible. If you can think about it, you can bring about it. Cunning in reverse. See how you're not sneaky, schemy, corrupt. You're just mysterious. And you've got a great memory. But maybe somebody's making wants it to make it look like you're the one that's doing all the shadiness, not when you're the blueprint. Careful planning here. They need to plan carefully because your foundation is firm. You pull things out and start at the root, the roadmap. It's destiny, starting point. Thoughts become things. I just said that. If you can think about it, you can bring about it. And then look at what's right here. Phoenix again. Catalytic heart awakening, rising up from the ashes, total transformation. death and rebirth. So another complete renewal. And then clouds came out in reverse. You're very clear. You're not unclear. You're not doubtful of yourself. You're not a misunderstanding. You're not confused. So, why does this person want to do this? Six of Cups, because they're living in the past and they're nostalgic. This is probably a past life thing. Queen of Swords, don't worry, your boundaries are up, and it is stressful. Look at that anxiety, and all you have to do is speak truth and have boundaries. You are the blueprint. Nine of Swords, this is putting somebody in their head. That's their own demons. Because if you're trying to take from people, there's no reason you should be in your head. Go do it for yourself. See what I'm saying? You have armor on here, Two of Cups. This could have been a love. It's Six of Cups, Two of Cups. Or they don't want you to get love, actual love, or be in love, in that loving energy. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Moon. Because this is, I don't think this is your energy. I think this is their energy, and that's a player energy. They live the fast life, like in and out of people's lives. Um, Trying to keep this hidden with the moon here. Uh, Six of Wands. Do they not, they want your victory to not be seen? They think that they can successfully hide whatever they're doing, but you're gonna succeed. You could be in the spotlight. This is gonna be public. Everything's on social media right now, nowadays. So it's not far-fetched for me to say you can be in the spotlight, you can be in the public eye. Everybody is. If you're watching me, you most likely are. You don't have to be, but I'm just saying that's what everybody's communication these days are. So it's like public. Oh my God, the sun in reverse, the sun and the moon with the Six of Wands in the middle. So somebody's trying to take your success, your happiness, your victory away. Why is the sun in reverse? The Hierophant. I feel like this is your committed, your spirit team, and they're not committed. They're in and out of people's lives because look at the world in reverse also flew out. And this is somebody feeling like there's unfinished business. They don't want a cycle to close. When the cycle closed, they might come in and try to reopen this to try to, if you, I don't know if you did have a relationship with them or they were in and out of your life with the Knight of Wands here, juggling here. And something about this person, obviously you're not happy with. And if they come in trying to offer a commitment, that's not going to make you happy. I'm telling you right now. And if they do, it's to come and take your money, take your resources, take your energy, take your ideas, take your work, because they've got no ethic. Their ethic is in and out of people's energy, taking. That's their job. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna come in and try to offer a higher level of commitment, but their whole belief system is like they don't like people happy. They want people to be unhappy. And they want to appear as if they're following traditions. They have a set of rules. They need to have a spiritual titles. They need to have rank. They need to have protection in order to do that. So you could have been married to this person. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Because with the world in reverse, somebody doesn't want this to end. It's not, See, I don't know about anybody else out there. I don't do X's, nobody returns. If you're not meant for me, I move on. Even my marriage. I knew when that was over. It wasn't long. It was like, and I'm cordial with my ex-husband, but I knew I wasn't meant to be with him long term. So why stay with somebody that you're not meant to be with forever? That's what this person doesn't think. At least he had some brains and it was mutual. This person, no, they think I come in, if I come in and just offer a commitment, verbally say this, that, yeah, here, they'll carry my baggage, my burdens, my weight, my energy, my everything, their baggage. They can come in, drop this off and leave and say, oh, do you want a commitment? And then just leave again. Come, like that's the type of energy this is. Somebody's got to be out of their mind. Knight of Cups. There could be an age difference here because all the knights keep coming out. Like I said, they might come in and offer a couple for love. This person, and they think they judged you incorrectly. Uh, see why? They don't even know their own energy. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. The Knight of Pentacles, all four knights. Yeah, they gotta be an age difference here. And this person taking their sweet ass time, or this was a long journey for you, because I just put it next to the under the Queen of Swords, Page of Cups. This is how they're gonna come in. Oh, look at me, Baywatch. And think that they can talk to you so sweet. It does, like this person will go to any lengths, low lows. They don't care. Clearly, they'll say whatever and do whatever. Temperance, Knight of Pentacles and Temperance. Yeah. So this is putting you all angel, 1 foot on water, 1 foot on land, part man, part woman, so balanced. This is you crowning. This took so long. Whatever this is around, this person's been in your energy for a while, watching you in, because Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, those are two cards of waiting in the Fool. What are you waiting on? And you balanced this person out because that's under the Knight of Wands. So this person relied on you to balance them emotionally in every which way. Because it's not just one way with this person. It is a one-way street, but they have more than one trick up their sleeve, but so don't you. Truth. You know that things are hidden. You know that they're trying to keep something a secret, or that something's confusing, or you know that this person has no depth. This is where they'll go though, like to the low lows. So Ace of Swords, yeah, you're on your path and your words cut. What's the Six of Wands? Oh, because you're not talking. This is somebody not communicating. And oh, they can't stand your success and your healing and your rejuvenation and your win. And the Nine of Swords came out in reverse now. You're sleeping well at night, sleeping like a baby, are we? Or somebody is, or at least you're not worried. You're definitely not worried about something here at all. You already know you got this in the bag. If you don't know, now you know. You have to don't don't let the Tower clarifying the sun in reverse. I feel like the sun shouldn't be in reverse. I feel like it's just spirit telling me that this is what they want for you, which again, it doesn't matter what they want. They, so the tower is they want to pop up to cause some sadness for you, some unhappiness, but it's also a shock that you're not unhappy. You're not in that energy. You're not listening to them. Oh my God, my hair's fucking wild. In the Five of Cup is clarifying the Hierophant. Oh, the tower. Mm, I don't know if this is making you sad or somebody or this other person sad, but I feel like you're committed to yourself, or maybe this is going to be with another person. And this is causing depression, overindulgence, and they're shocked that you're not down and out. Because I don't read the tower as bad. I don't read it as a breakdown. But look at here comes the Seven of Swords clarifying the Knight of Cups. So the love bomber, the future faker coming in, all trying to come up with a scheme, a plan to drop a bunch of love and then keep going and then leave. See, King and Queen of Swords, you have a King of Swords coming in, not a knight. That's what this person knows this, I feel like. The Empress, King or Queen of Swords, like take the genders as they go. I don't know. I need to get one more now because the Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. So somebody's gonna be, oh, is this the misevaluation? That could be why the sun is in reverse. The sun is our identity, what we, it's our vital energy. In astrology, the sun is us. It's our birthday. So this could be, yeah, you. I forgot where I was just going with that. Oh, that your energy is a tower moment, possibly, or they're shocked that you're not the mistaken evaluation, that you're not a liar, a scammer, a thief. And this is it probably is killing this person that you have the last laugh and that they have to watch you win and that the tables have turned and that their projected fears and mockery are turning into submission and obsession. Because if this was the other way around, which it was, if this reading is for you, it was, this person did exactly this the whole time. This is humiliation, mockery, um, mistaken evaluation. So you're not a cheater, liar, scammer. And the tower was at the bottom of this deck too. I need to Two of Pentacles. Oh, you're not a juggler either? Because you're the Empress, you don't need to. Confirmation. Let them be confused as to why you're expanding. Confused and heartbroken. See, now I don't like this Seven of Cups. What is this Seven of Cups? See, it's okay. It's a dream for them to have a person like you. You know why? Because the mirror, you're the one they're not ready to face a reflection of what they'll never become, that they need to accept the truth. So the Seven of Cups is, oh, okay, you're protected against this strength, very protected against this confusion. Well, yeah, hello, the Queen of Swords was the first card out. You see right through it. Well, the first card out in this energy, what was the other first card? Oh, Four Cups. Very protected, and they want you to fight. You're a warrior. I don't think they want you to fight. What's the lesson or what's being released? Oh, sorry, my earrings around this. Choosing wisely, every choice matters. Choose with intention, and your future will align with your soul's purpose. See? Release past wounds. Old wounds hold your energy hostage. Yep, let go of what no longer serves you and make space for healing. Prepare for change. The Wheel of Fortune. Change is the only constant. Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. And then embrace both light and dark. That's what they can't do because the persona is fake. They come off to the public as if they are not who. This is like a figure that is so corrupt. They have to appear as if they're a certain way to the public because they think that that's what's going to win everybody over. True balance comes from embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for growth here. And somebody's not embracing healing, and I don't think it's you. Healing is a journey. Yeah, exactly, not a destination. And that's the thing. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. And that's the thing. They have to win at all costs. So they're always trying to beat, outsmart, outdo somebody else. It's not about who gets the thing first. It's actually when you play the long game and you just sit back and observe and you let things play out, like you let these energies play out and do what they want to do, that's how you win. Because they're their own demise, their own downfall. You don't even have to do anything. They just look stupid. And that's is what it is. They really straight up look dumb because they misjudge people. And this is all coming out. Actually, now let me pull on that. This is all coming out because Six of Wands, they've mistaken your value, inaccurate judgment. This is either at work or look at relationship, home, or community, foundation, stress. They see you somehow, they know you somehow, or they tried to get close to you somehow. And they, I don't know if this person thinks that they can still pull strings and influence and manipulate, because they have. That's what their whole thing is about. But no, that's not part of the divine's plan at all, because they avoid their problems. So try something new, unexpected path, abandon danger. Um, well, if you need to take a detour, do that. But this isn't part of the plan because they avoid problems because they steal from everybody. They don't face their own issues head on. That would be why they're out here inaccurately judging. And I'm bringing this up because this is the biggest thing. It's inaccurate judgment, and they have to admit to this. And they'll admit it, but not like it was them. They'll talk about it like it was somebody else that did. But everybody knows it was them that judged. So if they judge one person, they're judging everybody else. And it's because they judge themselves in real life. That's actually what the real issue is here. They judge themselves and they don't like what they do because they're hiding shit. They don't look at themselves. If somebody's out here projecting and judging other people, it's because they don't like what they actually do in real life. And the persona that they're putting on for the public, they feel like is what's going to bring them everything because it has, because people have fallen for this. Adjust the posture. Okay, I gotta put my computer somewhere else. Okay. I literally just forgot what I was gonna ask about because I went off on a tangent and that's normally what I do. This is triggering me because the mistaken judgment is so real and it's so fucked up. Oh, embracing healing. They got to get to the finish line first. Yeah. And it's slow and steady wins the race. The tortoise and the hare. Like it. I know that they know this story too, and they know that it's real. And you're the tortoise and they're the hare. Knight of Wands. The tortoise is the Knight of Pentacles. The tortoise endures. They have stamina. Uh, it's just, you know what you're doing. And they do everything for the fast, quick, quick. I need this right now. And that's why people take from other people. That's why they're thieves. That's why they gamble and risk shit because they want it now, 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 instant gratification, right? They wouldn't know what playing the long, it is not even a game. It's just how you have to do things. Anything worth having is worth waiting for. Any waiting for 3 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this person was so inconsistent and they didn't think this all the way through. There's lack of planning here. They have no foresight. It's because they're going jumping. They're not waiting to do things. They're not seeing or observing. They're not thinking further out into the future. They're not thinking ahead far enough. You're too seasoned. That's why you get to the root of the problem. And that's why this person is an op because they made your whole path, your whole shit, worse than it needed to be. And yeah, the divine puts people in our path for a reason, but no, not this type of energy. You don't need to, people don't need to add extra problems to you just so you can get to your destination. They don't need to delay your destined path. That's not a God-given right. That is because then they'll claim that, oh, well, you achieved this because I was put in your path and if you didn't have these obstacles, you would have never got to where you are right now. You would never be able to overcome X or whatever the hell they think. No, that's not accurate either, because there's no reason that people need to put themselves in the way of your path. There's no reason they need to be out here doing this, out here doing this, trying to trigger your root chakra, trying to, it's lights out, trying to be an up for what? What? Because you're working. So what's this 3 of Wands in reverse? No, the rushing, like literally everything I'm saying. They they take any and every opportunity to throw themselves into things in people's lives. They've got it's just they want what they want and they want it now. Like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I want what I want and I want it now. The bubblegum girl. And then she blew up like a blueberry. Yeah, because what they want, they don't work for it. They take it, not from you. They ain't gonna take shit from you. I'll tell you that. Not when somebody has a pentacle. The pentacle is the longest energy in the tarot. This person's coming out as fire and air. Earth takes the longest. And then the Eight of Pentacles. Um, you're someone people can count on. You take what you have and you make it work, but you nurture it. And you know it's going to take a long time to plant a seed and watch it grow. Anybody ever have a garden? This person clearly never had to plant anything in their lives. Anybody ever plant flowers, waited for them to bloom? Yeah, that's how long a pentacle takes. And this person, all a thought takes that millisecond. So you're dedicated, you set goals, you're open-minded. You went from a page to an eight of pentacles, from one little solid beginning to mastery. And this person will think and grant themselves the award of, like, they were the one that got you to where you were. You were able to do this because of them. No, the fuck you weren't. You did it because of you, not because they put obstacles in your path. Nobody needs to make your path worse than it needs to be. That's the whole thing. Dumb fucks. Whatever. I don't even care that I'm saying this because it's true. Strength testing you. What is it you not tested enough? They are not God. They put themselves above the program. They're making themselves God in your life. They're not God. They're far from it. They just think that they're above the program. And first of all, they would need to be involved in the program. Second of all, they would need to know about the program. They would need to have come up with the program. Your spirit dominates. That's why your spirit is so big. This is a lifelong journey. This isn't a couple year journey, a year or two, three. No, you've been doing this since you were little, enduring, getting tested. That's why you're out of the matrix. You have to be strong-willed. You have to have your own mind. You have to think outside the box. You have to be able to not adapt to societal norms. You have to be progressive. You have to do and go against everybody and everything you were taught. So your inner strength tames the beast, and this is the root worker, right? It's your animal instincts, which everybody has, and yours are tamed. All right, the hermit. Yeah, where's the wisdom? So maybe you just secluded desire from you desired solitude from this BS. You self-reflect. There's a difference. And they think that the Wheel of Fortune, it's change, it's evolution. Things, here's your abundance coming in. Oh, here's your abundance coming. There's going to be new conditions for more growth. After this, it's destiny and your happiness. Um, Wealth, prosperity, happy ending. And the whole time, and they think that you're going, I could never, see, they make fun of people and they're a big bully. Oh, I could never deal with they're going through a big mess. I could never deal with that, with what they're going through. That looks so chaotic. The whole time, they're the one causing a majority of the chaos and everything else. Oh, I could never deal with all this chaos and all that conflict. It looks like a disaster of what you're going through. Yeah, they're the ones who caused it. See how they play themselves off to be uh innocent, like they're not the one that's actually doing it while watching, right? Because they're watching. They should be learning. They should have got, they're curious. That's what it is. They're wondering how you do what you do. How are you so patient? How are you so protected? How are you so strong? And if you're a female and this is a masculine, that's pretty sad. And I shouldn't put it like that, but when if a masculine energy can't step up and the woman can, I mean, how inferior do they need to feel to you if they're causing all this chaos and drama for you? Side note, sorry for the woman right now. Sorry to the men who are watching this. And you're not going to be offended if you're not that type of guy. It's meant to offend the people that are those type of men. Because it's their insecurities that they need to cause all this stuff, and a woman can still outwit, outsmart, stronghold them without touching them, without doing anything against them, with just being in their own energy and persevering. They don't have the willpower, the strength. They're a big pile of donkey shit. Yeah, that sucks. Oh well, you're protected. This is what they caused in intentionally, and then sat back and went, oh my God, I can't believe they're going through all that. Oh my God, that must be, oh my God, they look so crazy. Oh my God, they are crazy. Oh my God, that tower must have sucked. Oh my God, whatever the fuck they do, all their projections. Yeah, bored, discontent, they suck. Abandonment of desires. That is not a desire you want. Focusing on the negative. That's what they want. Yeah. Lack of motivation. That's what they have. Missing opportunities. That's what they did on the divine had that on purpose. Their stagnation and their frustration now is not your issue. I said they're a whole pile of donkey shit. Oh, scribble scrabble. It's just letting other people know what the hell is going on also is amazing. Oh, and you're supposed to rescue them. So maybe you had this issue before, but you're not Captain Save-A-Ho. Just when you felt like giving up, someone will enter your life and assist or support you in your great time of need. And this is what they want. See a woman trying to rescue Captain Save-A-Ho, a man. Again, this isn't for the men part. Take it with as I'm a female, so I need to validate the feminines that have been out there and have dealt with this like me, and I'm going to. You would understand if you're in masculine, you're not like that anyway, so it doesn't matter. You're not a hoe that needs to be saved. The soulmate, the drama queen. See, oh yeah, save this big tough guy, right? Give me a break. The achiever. Oh yeah, if I have big muscles and if I grow some hair, the projects and investments will prosper. Keep fighting and I will have victory. They already lost. They've been lost since they lost the second they started to come up against you. You have the ability to dominate others and they want to dominate you and they can't and it pisses them off. Yeah, drama queen, that's what they need to switch these pictures. But everything's a mirror. And your inner reality is going to reflect your outer reality. And when your inner reality isn't the same as theirs, it reflects and projects back to them, and they can't project onto it because the narcissist is here. So they didn't make sure that their ego is in the right place. They didn't observe their actions. They observed your actions or how they feel in certain situations. Because, oh, here's the workaholic, just the boss bitch or man, same thing. Oh, too much work or too much play. Get clear. It doesn't matter. And if you're a workaholic, then you're a workaholic. And it's who is it a workaholic to? Who considers that? That's your definition. People consider you, if they consider you a workaholic, it's because they don't work enough and they have no work ethic. And it probably doesn't feel like a lot of work to you. You just do it. See, it's how we define everything. Everybody has their own definition. And nobody can project their definition of something onto you if it doesn't fit. You don't listen to anybody else's definition of what it is. We all have different meanings. It's everybody's different on purpose, so everything's going to fit differently on purpose. So these people out here trying to be strong arm you or whatever that fucking thing was, that guy with the whack ass fake muscles. That's why I hate men like that. Ugh. I don't know. That's not attractive to me. Ugh. Um, I never found this attractive. And I'm not even talking this big, like just I don't know. Whatever. To each their own. But dominate, they can't dominate anything besides pumping iron. Get out of here. That is so gross and superficial. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But if you're in the gym 24/7 and you need to be around a whole bunch of gym rats who only eat certain things, who talk only health, who talk only gym, no thanks. Like, get a life. Maybe that's your life, but for me, that's not relaxing. How is that? And plus, this is steroids. Superficial. Why don't they grow a brain? All right, let me stop now. No, let me not. Why? Why should I? Because we're meant to speak our truth. And it's nobody can tell you how and you should be living, what you should be talking about, where you should be in your journey. If you need to let go of a negative thinking pattern, who said who considers it negative think? Because I hear all these messages about people. Um, it's just they don't understand the divine has you on assignment and the divine has you speak on certain things, or the divine has you do a certain thing, or the divine has you do what they're telling you to do. Nobody's in your head, in your heart, in your body besides you. That's why I can't stand these messages. Some of these messages, it's like, but you're not me. So why are you telling me what to do? They give unsolicited advice. Granted, yeah, you need to take that advice first, but certain things I know, I forget it. You're not meant to follow the crowd. Choose the path less traveled and unlock the power of your mind. Nobody's meant to follow the crowd. But people want to be in a crowd so they can feel like they belong, and it doesn't matter if they belong to a piece of shit uh group, organization, corrupt organization that do people dirty. It's just they belong to something. So it really, right? So if other people doing it, then it's okay. Okay, sure. Keep living that life. Whatever you say. This video's long, but I wanted to do a few, but it's fine. Choose to be here. And this is how you heal. It's you be in the energy that you're meant to be in at that moment, no matter what the fuck anybody says or thinks. Otherwise, you stay stuck and stagnant. Surrender to where you are now, and your life will miraculously turn out the way you want. Letting go of sadness. See? And then that's the other thing. People think everything is so easy. Oh, just stop, just let it go. No, that's people putting on a mask and a front and just pretending that they let shit go because they really didn't. If they're still talking about it, saying let it go, why are they worried about you letting go of something? How do they know what process you're in at the moment? Time is not linear. Things need to be revisited. Other people need to talk about this subject. You deserve to be happy. Focus on the present. And you are in the present. You can, and it's all a choice, I know, but like this message, I'm this vocal about it because for me, that was a big roadblock in my healing journey. I used to get stuck on all those messages from people that I would hear. And everything is a new timeline, a new finish. The end is near. It's new every time. Things are different every time. But I know that I used to be like, well, oh, I just have to let it go and not think about it. Oh, I just have to do this and it'll go away. Oh, I just have to not do what I have to do what this person is saying because they've been healing longer than me and I trust this person. No, no, it was a block. As soon as I started doing what I needed to do and doing what I felt the divine needed me to do in that moment, like right now, that's when my progression started. Soon as I stopped caring about what other people thought I was gonna say, how they were gonna take what I was gonna say, if they even cared to hear what I wanted to say, that's when I started progressing. And that's when, oh, my happiness level went to max. And then nobody liked me because I was too happy, too healed. How could that be? I don't know, maybe because you're actually trying to heal and were. Yes. Anyways, I hope this helps. Thank you for the like, subscribe, shares, and joining. And I will hopefully this help somebody out there. Love y'all.